Hello, my producers, and welcome now to Thursday. Sunny and hyper-minded today for the Taurians. The moon now moves into Cancer, joining your intellectual state of awareness for a Lightcast Day. The most powerful 24-hour period of any given month to lightcast our reality, to set our intentions with consciousness, and this particular one is a solar eclipse. The third eclipse in a row in the last 6 weeks. Very positive. This is the big cherry God Universe is putting on top. Now this is a healing, actually. It's going to heal us. And sometimes, as you know, sometimes a healing means you got to pour a little stingy stuff into the wound. Sometimes that happens. But today, it's time to make some decisions. Now for the Taurian race, the decisions have to do with how you don't want to think anymore. Literally. Taurians do not want to worry about stuff, think about this, go down that thinking path, get caught up in that conversation with that person again, because underneath it is so much karma. We're talking about your intellectual state of awareness, which, if you don't know, is the control center of the soul. It is the control tower. It's up in the Gemini consciousness that we're going, cue the past life karma. It's all in that. Our thoughts are actually cueing everything. This is why in The Secret they're like, thoughts make things. True, The Secret, but let's talk about the other 11 states of awareness. That's a different conversation. But yes, thoughts are very important. And in this Lightcast, Tauruses are going to change their attitude and a shift of attitude. Now, with the Saturn energy of the day, you want to decide attitudes that need to go. Mind games, conversations, etc. All right? And be clear on what needs to go. As the moon approaches the sun, energy and excitement will build. If you don't know where that energy is going to go, it's going to turn into anxiety, a mind game, and maybe a breakdown. Maybe a breakdown that actually triggers what, if you were more aware, you would have asked to go. That's how the universe goes. Like, oh, well, if you don't know, we'll just trigger it right now. Right? Sun, moon. And you feel it. And then you're like, I want this to go. So the more conscious you are, the more smooth the sailing. And if you know where it needs to go, you're just going to get excited because you're just going to feel things are going to change. Then tonight, I recommend a Lightcast ceremony. Tonight in the United States or early tomorrow morning in Europe and Asia. Go into a meditative state. Fill your heart with love. So important. Think about something you love. Fill that with love. E.T. glowing heart. Okay? Fill it with love. If you fill your heart with love, that is an insurance policy from God Universe. You're doing the right thing. Because if God loves it, if you love it, it all works. And then tell two things to God at the universe. You want to send a T-mail, a telepathic mail with an emotional attachment. Seriously. Dear God, I want these attitudes to go, and I want this feeling, please see attachment, to go. I want these feelings to go. Now by sending the feeling, you are basically giving universe liberty to clean anything out under that title of feeling, because we know we don't want to feel that way. So if God Universe comes up with something that you didn't think of, aha, right? So be clear on that. Make sure there's an emotional attachment to that T-mail. Then you want to point in the direction of how you want to feel. So if it's the argument case, like I don't want to argue with this person, I don't want to get in arguments anymore. Okay, I want to feel this way when I talk to this person. I want to feel this way when I'm standing in my power. I want to feel this way and not doubt anymore. And send that emotional state. Then detach. Send out your T-mail. All right? Now, that's part A. Tomorrow is part B. We'll talk about that. Get part A done today. And you might want to check out also Psychic Astrologer, a renegade aromatherapist who's live today. She's going to bring the plant kingdom here for your service as well. Recommend some aromas or plant medicine that will help you just with the emotions of all of it and find stability. She's live today and on your team everywhere Soul Garden streams. All right, producer, that's part A. Tomorrow, part B. Happy light casting in the next 24 hours and live, love, be.